you're looking for something, maybe you should watch Roblox Lore.
Wait, Roblox has lore?
Hello, welcome to the TV Room, the show where you play games. But this time, it's not a game. It is lore. And if you don't know what I mean, we're going to talk about lore of the game we play, Roblox Lore, which is probably impossible to you guys, but me and my bro was able to figure out the lore. So grab onto your FNAF popcorn and your FNAF merch and listen to this video like how you watched Matt Pat's FNAF lore. Because if you're a Roblox fan, you probably want to listen to the lore. Alright, here we go. A new world was born filled with interactable physics. It started as that. This world soon got filled with players and expanded. It formed houses, trees, and even buildings. Roblox started with their first game with fighting weapons, specifically rockets. Their first game was Rocket Arena, by the way. As a new civilization formed quickly, new weapons formed, like swords. Roblox was fun, but still had limits. It needed an improvement. Some changes went for games, but also new avatars fading out the noobs. Due to the unfairness and anger of the noobs, they sought revenge and created something called Macabre. The Macabre made these things mere demons who wanted nothing more than to attack you. Some modern players fought them back by sealing them in an abandoned lab known as Area 51. Fortunately, the plan of the noobs backfired, as the noobs were killing some of their own. They had no choice but to stop these macabre incidents, but some macabre were not caught and stayed to haunting some Roblox experiences. Many years later, modern players began to look down on these noobs who were left behind on this big update. Toxicity and violence began to grow against the noobs. It was simply because they did not have Robux. Yep, that's how bad this era was. The anger of the noobs only grew bigger, and they planned something massive, something nobody would ever expected them to do. They took over Roblox.
FBI, open up!
Well, before we continue the lore, I would just like to say that I'm gonna now call the day the noobs took over Roblox to the noob takeover from now on, because it's shorter, and I don't want to say TDT. Yeah, you know what I mean. All right, back to lore. History repeated itself, but their plan to destroy modern players didn't work. They were fought back and driven out of Roblox. Their king was slain, and the noob's only leader was the queen. The queen did another noob takeover, but for good intentions. She wanted to make the modern players accept them into society instead of hating them. So, she brought the main character to where she was put through many challenges as a symbol of what they put them through. These all included a classic way of fighting with the old sword their ancestors forged and scattered across all of Roblox all of those years ago. In the end, the main character defeated the noobs, but the queen was persuasive and got the protagonist to accept the noobs. Life was finally at peace, and both generations lived in harmony. Even after the Great War with the noobs, their huge legacy remained. The Macabre they unleashed upon the modern players hundreds of years ago remained across Roblox and were now called Cryp Dips. The legend of them was so long ago, people didn't even think they existed anymore. They hid from everyone and attacked their victims when they were alone. They mainly targeted those with late-night jobs because that's when they were most likely to be alone. This led to many experience horror games in Roblox. Noobs saw these problems from their past mistakes and sought to fix them before any more terror would be brought upon anyone. It was too late. They overproduced across Roblox and terrorized many. This led to the events of It Learns. The Cryp Dips wanted to take over Roblox, leading to the second game, They Work, where you learn they want to kill the whole Roblox civilization. Before their huge plan could take place, noobs were desperately trying to get rid of the macabre. Some people were fighting for their lives in the woods. Other macabre could not be killed, and all they could do was imprison them. Some macabre were locked away in the ancient hotel, leading to the events of Doors, where you play as a cryptozoologist searching for information about these Cryp Dips. But when you realize how dangerous it is, it's already too late. You are locked in with them, with your only company being the Angel of Blue Light. Some modern players even took advantage of these macabre and used them for experiments, for money. They made them into colorful, mindless monsters, and it was all done by Oswald D. Davis. The Rainbow Friends were hostile toward the staff, and even sometimes the guests who came to visit. He left his colorful legacy behind sometime in the 90s, and went on to make something successful, Oddworld. Many years later, when he got into the actual game, a group of students went to Oddworld for a field trip. When they were led into the abandoned Rainbow Friends facility, and there is my theory of Roblox theory.